What's up everyone, it's Maddie with Brinkley RV, and today we have something new and exciting to show you in the studio. We've got our brand new Model Z 3420 with the patio in the back. It might look familiar if you are familiar with our other floor plans. We have our Z3400 that this will be replacing in July. Now, we're replacing it because we've gotten a ton of great feedback from customers like you, and we've made those improvements into this floor plan to give you a better camping experience. The overall length of the 3420 is going to come in at 39 feet and 11 inches, and then the overall height, including that front AC, is going to be 13 feet 4 inches. All right, now let's go take a look at this camper. All right, so one of the main differences of the 3420 compared to that 3400 is going to be that we gave you a dedicated second entrance. Not only do you get an entire second entry, but it's also going to give you that true road mode access to the outside kitchen, which has a 12-volt fridge. We have a storage locker here for the entry steps, so all you do is unlock this, and then you pull the steps completely out. So now you get your 3 solid steps here. You still get that 30-inch wide entry door with the screen defender and your screen assist and screenshot. And then we've also included the MORRIDE extended safe T-rail that's going to extend all the way down to that bottom step so you get easy access in and out of your unit. As you step into the outside kitchen and patio area of the 3420, first thing you'll notice is you have a little bit more room here. So we gave you an extra foot of space here just to give you more accessibility to your cabinetry and that 12-volt fridge here. We have an outside kitchen that's going to be tied to your kitchen gray tank, and it is going to include that tough coat liner in here, which will protect it from any of the utensils that might scratch it or pots and pans. We also have a 50-inch smart TV here. It is going to be on a swivel mount, so you can pull a strap and then angle it out towards that campsite if you have guests hanging out on your patio area too. You've got storage above. In this upper cabinet, we do include an outlet and an HDMI port, so you can connect any gaming devices or any sound bars that you may want to this TV here. Below, you'll find a designated trash bin, and again, a ton of storage and solid surface countertops. Makes it a great outdoor camping kitchen. Now coming out into the patio area, you have a 8-foot awning that comes out, and then you can also see up there, we provide you a built-in backup camera. The railing of this is super residential style. You have metal wiring all throughout. It's gated off, so if you have pets, you can keep them from going out on that campsite, have them hang out on the patio with you. We also have the Madi panel that we provide. So this is really cool because it's an aftermarket attachment. This panel we provide with the unit, so you can use it as a little tabletop here in this position. It's got cup holders on each side. Or you can move it to these different notches below. So for instance, I have a big dog at home. He likes to have his food and water bowls raised up. So you could have it lower down here, have him hang out on the patio, and he has all of his food right there. Or you can put it on the outside of the patio. Again, if you're extending the party outside the patio and onto the campsite, you can lower this and then have a nice table on the side. We also provide you entry steps with the unit, so you can actually hook those up, and they do flip so you can prevent any debris from getting into your unit. Another awesome feature about this patio is that it's a zero gravity ramp door. So that means it's going to be super easy to get it up and down. You don't have to do a ton of heavy lifting on your end. As we walk into the living area and kitchen of the 3420, first thing you're going to notice is that we give you a huge residential kitchen with a ton of countertop space. You get huge windows on both sides of your slides here, so you get great views of that campsite. And then we also gave you a great cross-conversational seating arrangement as well, which we'll get into in a bit. Starting off with the kitchen here, we're going to give you a 16 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. Get a ton of storage there. And then we also have a large 84-inch pantry here. Cool part about our pantry is that we provide adjustable shelves, so you can change the height to anything depending on what you're storing in this pantry. And then we also have an outlet in there, which is perfect for hiding away any appliances you may not want on your countertop. As we get deeper into the kitchen, you're going to notice your kitchen slide. Before we get into all the fun of the appliances and all that, let's talk construction. So here at Brinkley, we utilize what we call Brinkley Craft Sense construction. What does this mean? Basically, it means that we're gonna give you the really nice, sleek, seamless finish on your trim throughout the unit. So you're not gonna see any unsightly putty marks or staples on that face of the trim. And then we're also going to include your dovetail construction on your drawers. And then we also feature that soft close glide. All of your cabinet doors and drawers are going to be that solid hardwood construction. And then we also have the soft close on the cabinet doors as well. We also provide solid surface countertops all throughout this unit as well. All right, so now the fun appliances. We provide you a 3-burner cooktop here with an oven. It's all going to be ran through LP. And then we do provide a residential microwave up above as well. So across the way, you'll find your kitchen island. Now this thing is sturdy. It is on a steel base that's tied down to the frame of the unit. So it's not going anywhere. And with it being steel, we provide magnetic pet bowls. So you can actually move those around anywhere along that steel base if you wish. We also have our trash bin storage here. So you get 2 trash bins and that paper towel stow and go holder here, which is removable if you wish to take it out onto your campsite or to that back patio. The sink is going to be a single basin sink with a pull down sprayer. You do get 2 functions here, and then the sink is going to be lined with that Tough Coat liner once again. That's going to help protect your sink from any scratches that you might get from any pots and pans. Below is going to be where your dishwasher prep is located. So this is a feature that's included on all Model Zs across the entire lineup. And if you wish to get that installed, please contact your Brinkley dealer. Now, we're not completely done with appliances here. When you look up, we have our Max Air fan. You'll get 2 of these in the unit. They do include that rain sensor. So if it starts raining on you, that'll automatically close, and it is conveniently located right above your range. So if you are cooking bacon, need to get that smoke out, you can vent it out through there. We also have our 18K BTU Furrion Chill Cube AC. This thing is awesome, super efficient because it's going to take less than 5 amps to start it up. It has a dehumidifier built in, and it has an oscillating fan should you wish to dump the air into the room. Stepping over to your campside slide, important thing to note is that each slide in your main living room area is going to have a flush floor slide. And then also the height is going to be 76 inches tall. So if you're on the taller side, you have plenty of headroom in this unit. In the campside slide, this is where you'll find the dining area. So this is going to be our Model Z Dinesk here. This is a really cool system because it gives you options depending on how you want to have your camping setup here. So you can either have it in the center position, and then you can also shift it left and right. So you have your right position, make it an L-shaped desk if you wish, if you work on the go, or your center position, which is great for dining, or that left L position as well. We also provide you these chairs. Now, a couple of really cool features in addition to the versatility here is that we have a built-in utensil drawer. So you have your divider here, which is removable if you wish to use this as a junk drawer or whatever you want to put in there. Below, we have designated wine storage as well. The windows all throughout the 3420 are going to be our square Euro frameless windows. So the windows that open, you're going to get an integrated bug screen, and then also an integrated nightshade, which does have a reflective liner on the outside. And that's going to help a lot with keeping your unit well insulated. The windows that open have this tab below, so they are going to crank out. And the cool thing about this is that they're going to crank out a full 6 inches, not your typical 3 inches that you might see in the industry. Also, in your campside slide, you'll find your theater seating here. These are super comfy. You have storage in the middle here with USB ports. We provide a wireless charger here. It is waterproof, so don't worry if your cup is condensating on it. And then we also have our seat heaters and another USB port off to the side. Got a manual crank to recline back. And then if you push back, you can get even further, get nice and comfy for that direct view of the 50-inch smart TV here. Great cross-conversational seating to the 64-inch trifold sofa here. This is going to extend into a sleeper sofa that's going to be 54 by 70 inches, which is about a full size. We do provide a storage ottoman here, which can double as a bench to that Dinesk, or you can use it as a coffee table, and it's perfect for storing any throw blankets you might have. Now, moving into the entertainment system, again, you have that 50-inch smart TV, and it is going to be on a televator. So you can get all this additional counter space here. And then up above, you'll notice that we include a shelf, which is perfect for any gaming systems or sound bars you might want to install. We have your cable insert there, and then also an HDMI port, so you have easy access and you don't have to reach all the way around that TV if you don't have to. Below, you'll find our electric fireplace, which is great if you don't want to run your furnace on those chilly days. Before we make our way up to the bedroom and bathroom, let's talk about our entryway here. This is where you're going to find the Brinkley Command Center. So this is a one-stop shop for all of your controls in terms of controlling your awnings, your slide outs, any lights. You can check your battery and tank levels here. An awesome part of this is that it's all Bluetooth compatible to that One Control app, so you can do any of those same controls from your phone on your campsite. We also have controls for that max air vent in here as well. Another great feature of this entryway is that we provide you a designated coat storage here right by the entry, so you can just take it off and put it away right away. And then below your stairs, we have an open space, which is perfect for any shoe cubby storage. Let's go check out the bedroom and bathroom. So here we are in the bathroom of the 3420. You have an awesome pass-through style, so you can close it off to the hallway or bedroom. It's really nice to have that feature when you have guests with you. We have a porcelain toilet here, and then you have a huge 30 by 42 inch one-piece fiberglass shower. And we do have the backer located in here, so if you want to contact us, we can help you find the backer. That's going to be perfect for installing that aftermarket teak seat that some people like to install. Now, the best part, I like to say this bathroom is lady approved because you have a huge mirror here that's all backlit. It's perfect lighting for doing any makeup and getting ready for the day. Solid surface countertops below, sink with that tough coat liner again, and then a ton of storage in here as well. You'll also have a max air fan directly above to help vent out any steam. Before we head into the bedroom, let's talk about plumbing. So we include across the entire Model Z lineup water shutoff valves at every plumbing fixture in the unit. We also provide you brass fittings on all these parts as well. Now we're standing in the bedroom of the 3420. Most importantly, let's talk about the bed. We actually provide you a super comfortable mattress here. It's going to be 9 inches thick. And then this here is going to be the king size, which is 70 by 80. We do offer a build option for a queen with nightstands if you wish, and that queen size would be 60 by 80 inches. There's storage below, and then we also have motion sensored lights on each side, so you can see at nighttime when you got to get up and use the restroom. You can toggle those on or off if you wish. Up above, you'll find the 13.5K BTU Furrion AC. This is going to be your second AC, and it does have a built-in heat pump with it as well. Your dresser here is going to feature hidden storage with a nice felt liner, which is perfect for any valuables you might have. Get tons of storage, all with that dovetail construction. And then up above, we give you a 32-inch smart TV that is on a hinge if you wish to move it around. Now, more closet storage, tons of storage in this unit. You get a closet rod here, or if you wish to install a washer or dryer, we are prepped for a washer and dryer. The height in here is going to be 79.5 inches tall in your upper deck, so that allows us to give you space for a fully stackable washer and dryer, which can be installed aftermarket through your Brinkley dealer. Now, your main closet in the bedroom is huge. We have a cordless vacuum prep against the wall there, so you have a designated spot for your sweeper. And then we have a lit up rod here so you can actually see what you're looking at. It's another awesome feature is that we have built-in shoe cubby storage here as well. Your main entry door is going to be the exact same as that rear entry, so you still get all of the awesome features here and the RV lock. Now let's go take a look at the rest of the exterior of this 3420. All right, guys, so now we're on the outside of the 3420, and before we get into all of the cool little features, first I want to touch on the Brinkley Automotive Grade Seals package we provide, in addition to the Brinkley Automotive Graphics package. These two combined are going to give a sleek and seamless finish on the outside and give you a lower maintenance routine on your maintenance checks. Getting into our pass-through storage here, we do utilize insulated baggage doors here. They've got a nice magnetic hold, so when you're in here putting all your cargo away, you're not going to knock your head on the door. Huge pass-through storage. lined with the tough ply garage floor lining. So it's going to prevent any of your cargo from moving around. It's going to stay put. We have our controls over here and one of two hot and cold water ports. And then also an awesome feature throughout the Model Z lineup is the access doors. So we have an access door that gives you complete access to that basement area, which is going to be where a lot of your ducting, plumbing, some electrical, things like that you're going to want to need to get into for your maintenance checks. Another important thing to note is that our underbelly is going to be fully enclosed and heated, as well as your pass-through storage is going to be heated. It's going to help prevent anything from freezing if you're doing any cold weather camping. Below, we have these lockable under I-beam storage bins, and these are going to house your patio steps and your telescoping ladder to get on the roof on the other side. Clearly, you can see you can fit more than just that ladder in these storage boxes. Now looking above on the campsite, you'll find a 16-foot awning on the front, an 11-foot awning in the rear, and then your patio awning is going to be 8 feet as well, all with that LED strip lighting that looks beautiful. Now moving forward, we have our LP door here. So this will open up to a 30-pound tank here. It is going to come empty, but your dealer can help you fill it. You get 2 of these, one on each side. And then we do include the LP IQ, so you can actually see what level you're at. And then you can fit down to a 20-pound tank or up to a 40-pound tank if you wish. This is also going to be the location where a pet tie down is. So if you want to have your pet out enjoying the campsite with you, you can tie them here so they don't run off and chase the squirrels. Now up at the front of the unit, let's talk about towability and safety features that we have on Model Z for you. So part of the Model Z touring package, I'll get into majority of it in a bit, but for starters, we have our CURT Helux Pin Box here. This is going to feature the shock absorber and coil spring, which this combined is going to reduce the chucking and jarring that you'll feel while you're towing by about 30%. Up above, you can see our beautiful one-piece fiberglass front cap as well with our integrated cap lights that are beautiful. And then we have our switch off to the side in the bulkhead area. So here we are in the bulkhead storage. This is where you'll find majority of your solar components. So for starters, we have our battery house here. This is going to be where you can house 2 Group 27 batteries provided by your dealer. And then it is slightly recessed, so that gives you more height if you do wish to store anything in here. It is going to all be vented as well. Behind that, you can see our Victron 50 amp MPPT charge controller, which is going to be tied to a 370 watt solar panel on the roof of the unit. We do prep for an additional solar panel if you wish to add one aftermarket. Above that, you'll find our inverter prep area. This area is prepped for a 3000 watt inverter, which is going to be tied to all the outlets inside except for your microwave and furnace. It's even going to be tied to that main chill cube AC, which is awesome if you are a boondocker. Here's also where you'll find the generator prep. So again, if you're a boondocker, you can get one of those installed aftermarket through your dealer. Makes camping off-grid way easier and having that additional power source. You'll also find your hydraulic pump in here, which is going to be tied to your 2 main slides, and then also your leveling and stabilizer jacks. Now on the off-door side of that pass-through storage, you'll find your auto level controls here, as well as your utility control center. Starting off with our electric dump valves, we do have a manual override for these if you ever need them, but having them be electric makes the dumping process a whole lot easier. And then below, you'll find the second hot and cold water spray port, as well as all the connections depending on your water hookups. You can configure this based on your camping needs and what your setup is for that trip. Below, you can find the city water inlet and black tank flush. Again, we always use those brass fittings there. And then below, our 65-foot integrated hose reel, which is awesome for just storage reasons. You don't have to bring your own hose if you don't want. The Model Z 3420 will also feature the tankless water heater. Here you can find your location for the furnace, has 50 amp service, and then below you'll find a termination valve, which is going to have that clear cap on there, which is going to let you see what's actually coming out so you don't have any surprises. And then your sewer hose storage conveniently located right next to it. Now for running gear. The 3420 will have tandem 8,000 pound axles. You'll have the 16 ply H-rated tires here, and then they're going to be on a 17.5-inch custom aluminum wheel. All of this will be housed in a wheel well that has a galvanized steel metal sheet above, which is going to help protect your unit should a tire blowout ever happen on the road. We also have the counteract balancing beads in the tires, which is going to help the wear and tear of your tires and make sure you have an even wear and tear. And then also we have the, again, part of that Model Z touring package, we have the CURT TCS system, which is the touring coil suspension. This is an awesome system that we've upgraded to. It's going to help reduce the shock to your frame by about 50%. We have also tied in ABS or anti-lock brakes in this system, which is going to help in those emergency stopping situations, prevent your wheels from locking up. And then we also have the anti-sway technology, which will help keep your trailer in line with that tow vehicle. And last but not least, the dynamic brake boost, which will give you additional stopping power in the situations where you're going to need it the most. Thanks for tuning in for this tour of the brand new Model Z 3420. If you'd like to learn more about Model Z or the 3420, be sure to visit brinkley.rv.com.